I taught middle school for 5 years. My first year of teaching was my mom's last year of teaching, and she and I actually both taught the same thing, so that was really neat. The local high school where I had been teaching the middle school actually had a math position open. I loved it there, loved it, taught high school math. But when this opening came at the alternative school, I just felt like this is where I want it to be. You know, kids, gosh, I'm gonna get emotional. A lot of kids are smart enough, they can learn from anybody, but some kids need extra, and I just always felt like I could do the extra. So the extra, building their relationships and breaking the problems down to make them easy to understand, and I just felt like this is where I needed to be. This was my calling. So a student that maybe at the beginning when I first got them wouldn't do much of anything without me sitting next to them starts to gain that confidence where they'll work without me sitting next to them. I had a student that when he first came to me, honestly didn't even want to look me in the eye to introduce himself and wanted me to sit next to him. And actually the first couple days I wrote for him. I said, you tell me what to write and I'll write. You do the calculator part. And it was probably a week where then he would start to do a little bit on his own, and each week it kept getting better and better. And just to see the look on his face when he got that first B on the test, he was so proud. Took a picture of the test, you know, the score to show his mom, and just the smile on his face. And that's where, you know, some days are tough, and that's the days where you go, this is why I do what I do. It's great to see that change in their self-confidence, because really, math is important, don't get me wrong, but it's really about the life-changing things that we are teaching them. Communication skills, life skills of how to be on time, and how to finish something. It's really all about the character education things that we do without saying, hey, I'm teaching you character education. I'm teaching you how to be a better person. Sometimes the students come in feeling very down. They feel like I've not succeeded up until this point, and so how's this going to be any different? And they feel like since this is called an alternative school, that we don't believe in them. And I want them to know we do believe in them. They can do the same things that the high school students are doing. It's just a smaller class setting, a different way of learning, breaking it into smaller pieces, just those things that we can do to help them. We have to expect a lot of them. We have to hold them to the same standards that we would hold any student to. They've got to know that they are capable, and that's going to make them a better person. You know, the payoff to that is when these kids graduate, we have a ceremony. All the kids come out of their classrooms, and the person that's graduating has a bell to ring. And I'm gonna cry. So the graduate gets to ring a bell, and we chant their name and have a special clap, and it's a celebration. And so this celebration is just such a huge celebration. A lot of times they'll have family members that come in and watch and videotape. Sometimes they're the first person in their family to graduate high school. That is something to be so proud of. We have kids that, if they did not get the second chance with us, more than likely would be dropouts. There's so many kids that just never thought it would happen. When they finally make it, they're just so proud. They're so proud. So to know that we've had a hand in making them successful, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling.